Our 2 cents.
With Oscar.
Hey, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means everything to me. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you do. Usually we have conversations with interesting people about interesting content creation that people do. It's interesting to know the variety of content there is out there. It is interesting the many routes, the many niches people can take. And today, on April 17th of 2023, this is the beginning of, I don't even know what to call it, because the world seems to be catching on fire. The more attention you pay to everything that's going on, let's start from fucking leaks. Now, that dude's been arrested, but let me get the, before, let's jump right into it. First order of the day is the leaks. What do we think about the leaks? Right. The only thing I can think of about the leaks is, get this. So 2-3 weeks ago, what was the main subject? Haha, you got it. TikTok ban, right? Exactly. The TikTok ban, that was the major point that everybody was talking about. That was the point that everybody at some point was worried. What am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to create content anymore because the government's trying to take TikTok away. Well, that was unsuccessful. Apparently, something in the House of Representatives, the state of the nation, I don't know what the fuck, but the corrupt judges from the Justice League Department, I don't know what you want to call it, the Justice League, we're going to call it. The judges from the Justice League take fucking trips, vacation invitations, party invitations, whatever you want to call it, but they take that type of money from all the rich people that are out there that can't afford it, right? Like Justice Thomas, I don't even know what his last name is, but it just goes to show that everything that we've been fighting for, it has nothing to do with race. Because whether they're black, brown, yellow, orange, whatever they are, some way, some road along the way, they do take money from all those corporations that their only benefit is making the most money they can ever make of whatever situation. Anyways, let's back up a little bit. We were talking about the leaks. What was the thing? Keep that other thought in mind. The biggest thing that was happening the last couple of weeks was one of the two biggest things, I guess. Let's put it this way, because Trump shit was going on too. But the TikTok bill ban, which absolutely had nothing in there about TikTok, obviously, right? They all do the same shit. They all harvest fucking data from every single one of us. Every single dancing of half-naked chick that you've ever seen, every single dancing chick that is half naked that has been fed into your algorithm is now known by China. They know it, whether it is Instagram, what is up, and fucking TikTok. Either or, they are all harvesting our data. Not even paying you. But they were pushing it so hard but they got some pushback along the way where they wouldn't be able to pass whatever they were trying to pass. So now there is that. The leak comes along, which is like at the perfect time if you ask me. I mean, I'm no expert in Defense Department. I'm no expert in conspiracy theories, although all the fucking conspiracies we've heard about in the last 20 motherfucking years have become true. And the conspiracy behind this is that some way, somehow, I think that somebody out there told them, hey, go ahead and leak this. And that way we can scare people into believing them that any information that is just as sensitive as this type of information about us spying on every other single nation that is our ally, then it just goes to show one thing. They are pushing this really hard by any means necessary, whether it's leaking information to make it seem like it is, so that they can come out and say, well, check this out. If we were fucking looking at this like the fucking TikTok bill ban says, none of this would have leaked. None of this would have leaked. Think about that. Just think about that this very instant that you are listening to this. That leak, make no mistake, that leak was a setup to make everybody scared, just like they did with the Patriot Act. So let's just call the TikTok ban for what it is. Patriot Act 2.0. Anyways, but that's just what it seems like it is to me, because I mean, it's just too much of a coincidence that 2 weeks after you're trying to push this happens, and somebody up there comes out and says, well, check this out. If we were tracking every single one of them like we want to, none of this would have happened. Right? So there's that. That's my personal opinion. Now, whether you believe it or not, whether you want to have second thoughts about the conspiracy that is in front of you, it's just fucking too much coincidence for my taste. Now, we're here for one thing and one thing only. We're here to talk about the conspiracies we believe in and the conspiracies we do not believe in. Although we have never, ever talked about those conspiracies we believe. Well, yeah, we have. We just don't remember because we always talk about nonsense. Anyways, but like I said earlier, every single conspiracy that has been presented at us, every single one of us has laughed at the thought of that conspiracy. For example, let me go back. Years ago, I'm going to say about 9 years ago, people used to tell me, well, conspiratorial minds used to say, they are spraying the skies. They are spraying us. They are spraying aluminum. They are spraying all this type of things in the skies, and it's falling right on us, and we're consuming it because it falls on top of us. People used to say that, and I used to come at them, and I was like, my answer to these people was, "Oh man, you're just nuts. You're crazy. Where is the incentive for them to be spraying us? What is the incentive? There is no incentive in them spraying us because they will not make money." Well, pause the brakes, stop a second, and let's think about this. A couple years ago, I learned that Air Force, or whoever it is, whatever fucking Defense Department that is, I learned that they are spraying the skies. They have been spraying the sky since like the late 70s or early 70s. I don't fucking know. So it's not so wild to think that they are spraying us without an incentive, because there is an incentive. The incentive is to control the weather, to make sure that we have enough crops or enough water so we can have enough food to feed, I don't know, 300 million people that live on this fucking country, or probably it's more than 300 million. I think it's 600 million. I don't even know how many people there are in this country. But having said that, I used to tell people, you're crazy. Stop thinking about that. Don't even waste your time. Well, guess what? It turns out that they are spraying us. But it's not for the reason that conspiratorial minds would tell us. But that's not the reason why I'm saying this. The reason, that's not what's weird about it, that they got it wrong, what the reason they're spraying us for, right? What I'm saying is that I thought it was a lie. Mostly everybody who thinks, who doesn't believe conspiracies when they first hear about it, right? Mostly everybody who does, they go to the place where like, all right, that's crazy. Stop thinking like that. Listen, there's no incentive for that. All right. But then turns out that they are spraying us. They are. There is no doubt about that. They are spraying us. And that's not where I was going. But they are spraying us. That's what we learned. And the other conspiracy that this was like a while ago. This was like late 90s, mid 90s, I guess, mid 1990s. The conspiracy was that there was an island where all the elite would go to this island, and whoever owns the islands would compromise this people into doing anything they wanted politically, because, you know, these people don't want this information to get out there, to know. These people don't want people to know how creepy they are. These people don't want you to know the type of things that happen behind their gatherings, or whatever you call their areas of expertise. I don't know. Anyways, but that was the conspiracy. Well, guess what? As of 2019, it turns out there is an island. And it was air quote, because Epstein didn't kill himself, clearly. Turns out there was that. So now, where I'm going with this is, there has been a movement for like the longest. And I judge these people. Unfairly, I will say. These people to me seem like the craziest bunch. Now, birds are not real. That's the conspiracy. The pigeons are not real. That they are government drones. That they're out there spying on everybody, and everybody's what's the word I'm looking for? Everybody's I lost my train of thought on the word that I wanted to use. Everybody who was into that conspiracy thought that Jesus Christ, what is that word I'm looking for? This is bad. I forgot the word I'm looking for. Clue. People's proof that pigeons are not real was that they've never seen a baby pigeon. But most of us have never seen any baby birds, if you ask me. I mean, other than pictures, we've never seen any physical ones. But I know people who have pigeons, who care for pigeons, who love pigeons, who have a lifestyle of pigeons. I know people like that. And these people have baby pigeons. I personally seen them. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen a baby pigeon, it's so easy to think like, oh my God, it's true. They are lying to us. Well, guess what? It turns out that as of, I don't even know what year, but as of today, I'm here to tell you as of April 17th, 2023, I'm here to tell you the birds. Wait. I'm here to tell you that some birds are not real. And now you're going to call me crazy because of what I'm saying. Now, I'm not one to believe in all these conspiracies that the government's out to get us. No. They're out to get as much money as they can. Yes. And we're just standing in the way of them making their money. But if we weren't in their way to make the money, then they wouldn't be able to make the money. But that's another conversation. So it turns out some birds are not real because we are a technological civilization that has figured out how to create biohybrids. Biohybrids. What does that mean? That means dead birds, microchips in brain of dead bird controlled by microchip controlled by whoever installed microchip in dead bird. What the fuck? What in the fuck? So it turns out that these crazy people are not so crazy after all. It turns out that all these people who were crazy saying that birds are not real, they are cameras, they are drones for the government. Turns out that's real. Again, not in the way that they are expressing it. No. Not in that way. It's in a different way. But the point of the matter, the point of the fact, the point of the conversation, the point of what I'm trying to say, the point of this is that conspiracies are becoming reality. Now, from today on, I will never, ever in my life call another conspiracy wild and crazy. Because it turns out the leak, it just looks fucking suspicious to me, the timing. And now birds are not real. And obviously we know 9/11 was an inside job. That's not true. That's the conspiracy. So from here on now, from today on, I will no longer not believe in conspiracies. I will put them in a scale and put it here and wonder, what are the possibilities of that? Now, when the conspiracy was brought up to me about birds not being real, well, I thought to myself, that's fucking crazy. How can you put a chip in a brain? Well, guess what? It's real. And they do such things as fucking putting chips in brains of fucking animals. I should have known this was real when fucking Elon Musk came and said, well, guess what? We're going to put a brain chip on a monkey and then we're going to figure out how to put it in a human to make sure this human's able to walk. I should have known better by this time that they had already figured out how to put microchips in brains of fucking animals. Dead animals, that is. I mean, I don't know if they get any visual or other than just, driving or maneuvering the way the bird would go. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but it is crazy to know that. Yes. Conspiracies. Now, it's just getting crazier. Like the more we go, the crazier it gets. And Now moving on. Anyways, first conspiracy, like I said, from here on now, we're not gonna shit on any conspiracy. We're just gonna put it in the balance and see what the fuck could be. Now, speaking of conspiracies, like it just, I know this. Let me get real for a second. I know everybody realizes that everything is fucked up. I know you all realize it. I know you all see it. I know you see how neglected we are being by our governments, and they're making decisions that only benefits them. I know that. I understand that. But why are we so fucking stupid and we fall into all this shit that they want us to fall into? They want us to fall into chaos. So what do? We fall into chaos. Why do we do that? Can anybody in their right mind tell me why do we fall into chaos? These people fuck up our fucking economy, and what do? We fucking fuck up the economy even fucking more. Now, I don't understand in what kind of mind it fits the idea, well, our society is fucked up now, so let's fuck it up even more and let's go fucking loot. Now, I understand that all these people are these poor fucks from Chicago, Compton, that they're doing this type of shit. They did it yesterday throughout the whole fucking weekend in Chicago and Compton, fucking lootings, people dying, I guess. I don't fucking know. Do you people not realize how fucking bad things are? Do you people not see what the fuck is happening? What is it about people that they don't fucking understand? Shit, they're fucking pushing us to fuck each other up. You know what? We're going to do the opposite of what they want. They want us to fuck each other up. We're not going to do that. Let's fucking unite even more so that we're not fucking animals and we fall into what they want us to fall. But no, I guess I'm a fucking dumbass for thinking that way, for thinking that people are going to see that things are getting bad and people are going to have some fucking type of conscience and say, you know what, shit's bad. Let's try to cool everybody down. But no, everybody wants to fucking have their own shit, their own way. I have hope for the world. I have hope for the future. But the more we go along, the more of this crazy shit we see. We've seen shit like this in the past. Why do we not learn from it? Why do we expect the government to fucking care for us? I don't know. But this I'm not even going to get into any more of that because that's just fucking how stupid people are, how ignorant, how idiotic, how small-minded people are. They don't fucking care about the future. Right? They don't care about the future. If they don't care about the future, why should you care about the future? And that's what people think. You should care about the future because that's what you're fucking leaving in the world. Can we understand that? I mean, does anybody understand that? Does anybody understand that they are fucking it up? They fucked up the economy for us. So fucking looting and doing all this crazy shit and you know what? And this goes without saying, I guess. And no, it goes with saying, fuck that. It's all the young motherfuckers that think, oh, we're going to burn it all to the ground and it's going to be better. Well, guess what? No. If you burn it all to the ground, it's not going to be better. Why not get into a position where you become the person of power and you will see the change that you want to see? That's what we've all been taught this whole time, right? Be the change you want to see. Nobody wants to listen to that. Nobody wants to be the change they want to see because nobody wants to change. Everybody wants to keep doing the same idiotic thing that they've been doing. Poor fucks will never, ever fucking understand that you are making it worse on yourself. Just because you're looting those mom and pop shops is not going to fucking give you any advantage. What's going to happen? Well, 20, 30 years down the road, you're going to be fucking crying and saying, the government let this shit go run to the ground. Meanwhile, it was your fucking dumbass whenever you were a kid fucking looting all those stores. Is anybody talking to this like this to these people? No, nobody is talking to these people this way. Why? Because everybody wants to be talked. It's okay. The government's fucking bad. No, bitch. You are the fucking problem. Anyways, enough being said. I said, that's what brought me here today mainly. Those two things, the leak, well, three things. The leak, the fucking biohybrids, and how fucking stupid all this young kids fucking looting all these stores are. You're just making it worse for yourself in the future. Good job. Make your fucking future even worse than what it's going to be. Good fucking job. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep fucking looting so that way there is no fucking cities where you can live in the future. If the government is trying to fuck us up, you are making sure that it does happen for reals. Keep on looting, you dumb fucks. I'm gonna fucking die. No, hold on. Wait a minute. I give myself another 60 years. All right. I give myself another 60 years. But that future, it's gonna look like shit for every single one of you because you did it to yourself. Just like the old fucks today did it to us. They did it to themselves. So now the ones that have some common sense in the world are just going to have to fucker suffer the consequences of all this fucking dumb fucks that make everything worse. Good job. Good job, teenagers who were looting this weekend. Good job. I applaud the stupidity that you've done to your future. Good job. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing else to say because this is frustrating enough with people being so idiotic and not taking care of their futures. Like we're doing here, our 2 cents. Our 2 cents does take care of its future. This is our 2 cents with your host, Oscar. Deuces.